Hey everybody, how you doing? 1 week from today will be the night before 17 college football players will be introduced via television to the world, primarily the United States of America, on something called the National Football League Player Selection Meeting. We call that the NFL Draft. And it might seem like something like you're saying, okay, what's the big deal? Or, what's going on here? Or why is City making such a fuss of it? And I'll be happy to tell you that uh, specifically why I'm making such a fuss of it. I'm checking my live stream right now. Okay, um, it's a big deal because of a dramatic change in celebrity, both because of the internet and mobile, but also because the explosion of different types of sports, and then combine the two. I'm talking about internet and mobile and sports, and you've got, well, this thing that says, hey, some of these folks who are doing these sports are better known than people in movies. All right. That's what's going on. It's wild. And each and every year, we have a new crop of celebrities paced by National Football League college football players. There's no getting around it. They've been asked to do everything from push products now in college. Think about it, with name, image, and likeness, to head up investment groups, you name it. College athletes at the NFL level in particular are highly sought after celebrities. So, what better way to introduce the new highly sought after celebrity to the world from the National Football League's perspective than to have something called a red carpet? And you would say, well, wait a minute, isn't that kind of like the Academy Awards red carpet? And my response would be, well, hey, not only is it kind of like it, but the guy who actually produces the Oscars also produces the red carpet for the National Football League. Yeah, that's right. My friend Joe Lewis, who I originally met in 2010 when I covered the Academy Awards for the first time. And then the night of One of Our Stars Oscar party was on the Academy grounds and the red carpet for the morning. And then I went to the night of One of Our Stars Oscar party at Beverly Hill Hotel at 2:30 Pacific Standard Time that day, Oscar Sunday. But I met Joe that morning. Actually, I met Joe the day before at a preview held for the press, of which I was a credentialed part. Now, how about the National Football League, not through my consultation, but getting my friend Joe to actually be the producer, yeah, of the Oscars? You're saying, yeah, you don't know Joe Davis, and you're chortling on and on and on. And my response would be, why would you think I don't know him, right? But I only say things like that mainly because it also is a lot of fun to kind of go through history and you know um, uh, uh, um, and recount people that I've met over the years, and including people like Joe, who sometimes I keep calling Davis. It's really Lewis. At any rate, both he and I get a particular kick out of that. But here is the first time that I met Joe and interviewed him, right here. And as we go down to there, boom. So that's me, right, talking. And that's not the first time, I'm sorry, but this is the time that I actually saw Joe in Nashville. All right. So let's fire up the Nashville version of the video, and then you can see what I'm talking about here with respect to what he does. He's not going to give you the details on all that stuff here, but you'll get some idea of what Joe is all about. Uh, Joe is responsible for the look of the Oscars red carpet and has pretty much held the same kind of role with respect to the NFL since 2010. Now, I didn't get a chance to talk with him about what to expect in Kansas City, but having been there and seen the artist renditions this time, I think I have some idea of what's going to come about, right? And some idea of what's happening and what's going to go down and all of that good stuff. Now you would say, why is it taking so long to come up with the video? My response would be, because it's hiding from me among all these pages that are already open when I already had it preset. That's why. Folks, technology never really works exactly like you want it to when you want it to. That's the beauty of it. So you have to be at a place where you're ready to, ad lib a little bit like I'm doing until you get to exactly what you want. And then you press go, just like this. And you turn up the volume, just like this. Has to come through this chute and therefore talk to us before they exit. It's pretty cool, huh? This is the red carpet over here, all right? So we are waiting for everyone to come around. And also, if you're looking for an Oscars equivalent, this is like being in the part of the shoot that ends where the entrance to Kodak Theater begins, right? So it's very much like that. Meaning everybody has to come and talk to you. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. And as I chortle and wait for the it's pretty cool. This is there. Now. There's Joe right there. See? Still looking? This is the man. Hey, Joe. Wait, this is the man. My man. How you doing, man? How you doing?
They told me you were looking for me yesterday.
Wait, folks. This is the man that produces it all. Joe Louis Company. He's the man. Looking cool. I told somebody, I said, I'm a shorter Joe Louis. I got a big nose and bald, but I'm black.
That's right.
Great, man. Hey, so, tell my viewers what to look for out for this year for the NFL draft red carpet.
What to look for? Well, hopefully you're going to see all the draft picks show up. That would be nice. They don't always come.
Really?
Yeah.
It's true. Yeah, he's right. So in fact, one skip, Montez Sweat decided he was going to skip. But in terms of your design, you've made neat additions because you're known for the Oscar red carpet, and you always make genius changes. So I was wondering, would you give this?
No, we just take the direction from the NFL, and whatever they ask us to do, we try to bring to life for them. So.
And the NFL sings his praises, folks. He's the best. Remember the Joe Louis Company. He's the man. Hey, great to see you, my man. All right.
They told me you came by.
I've been looking for you. Been looking for you. All right, see ya. You got it. Yeah. He's the man, folks. Yeah. You watch the Oscars red carpet, that's the guy who makes it. He's been a friend for quite some time. So we got the right position for everybody. Yeah. So there you go, folks. That's what let me stop that there. That's Joe. All right. And as you can see, Joe Louis is the man who makes it happen at the Oscars. And the what's interesting here is how come it looks like it's one of those nights, folks. One of those nights. Anyway, let's see if we can get that here. Yeah. So you can see what it looks like. You can get an idea. Now you would say also, hey, wait a minute, Zenny. Didn't the Oscars change their color from red to gold? And I would say, actually, it's not quite gold, but you're right. They did change the color. It's not a red carpet anymore, which means the NFL can take some liberties itself, right? Like make it green, like a lawn or something. Suppose so. But I don't believe that's going to be the case for the red carpet in Kansas City. And the idea, as you can see here, is that just like the Oscars, people lined up behind the NFL draft wall, if you will, and stop the people. Sometimes they come out. I've done that before. I'll come out And I did that with Tim McGraw, for example. I'll come out and make sure to get an interview with that person. Like Tim's case, he was walking along and I say, hey, Tim, I'd like to talk to you about how this all came about. Because Tim McGraw joined a group that basically brought the NFL draft to Nashville and is now pushing for the Titans' new stadium to be built. And it looks like they're doing a pretty good job right now this year. So it's not going to be built this year, but to be approved this year for completion in about 3 years. So this is very much like that. So if you watch the red carpet, the Oscars red carpet, you watch the NFL draft red carpet, you have some idea of how it's going to go. There will be stars. There will be Heidi Gardner from Saturday Night Live, one of my favorite shows and one of my favorite comedians, and Eric Stone Street from Modern Family, who will be part of the festivities. And also, they're both from Kansas City. So they have a special reason for being at the event. And they're going to talk about a special program to promote Kansas City that they're involved in as well. But this is that place where players, people, celebrities come together. It is very much a Hollywood theme in terms of, well, what inspired it, how it looks, who runs it. And that's the idea. The idea is to really push these athletes as celebrities, which really, if you think about it, helps them get endorsements as well. And it helps also to cement them as part of American culture. And I think that's what it's done really well. And the NFL draft red carpet, in my opinion, has not even achieved its full potential as a media vehicle. You hear me? It has not achieved its full potential as a media vehicle. I have a lot of ideas for how that should be done and how that can be accomplished, but I don't have enough time here. But I really wanted to get you revved up for the NFL draft red carpet in a bunch of different live streams. This is one of them. And I'm going to put up another one. Let me give you another taste of some of my, more favorite moments from the NFL draft. By the way, also, Zenny62 on YouTube is the #1 top creator of content regarding the NFL draft red carpet. That's right. Even over the NFL YouTube channel, Fox 5 Las Vegas. And if you have doubts, I'm about to show you because I am really proud of this statistic. And immensely so. And so it came because of my unique strategy of producing content, which has become a technology. And it's something that has been effective at a number of events, not just the NFL draft red carpet, but also the NFL draft on site as well as Comic-Con San Diego and WonderCon, in addition to that. So for any event we choose to, if you will, focus on, right? If we choose to focus on Zenny62 YouTube is perennially one of the top creators, or in this instance, the top, okay? The top creator. And as I scroll down here, I'm about to show you, here we go, right here, all right? I'm gonna bring this over and make sure and go back to StreamYard and then center it so you can see the information, in all of its glory, right? So let me bring up the information here, okay? And then let me take this, maybe it's possible to shrink it a bit like that. And then as I shrink it, put that there like that. Criminy. Won't move over for me, will it? Now it's being weird. Like I said, it's one of those days, right? All right, folks, let me do this. Get rid of that. There we go. It's coming over, I believe. Now let me move this over here. Or, I'm just going to have to widen it out like so. And then refresh the screen. In fact, that's what I'll do. All right. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take myself out of this equation and wait for this to refresh here. It's coming into relief slowly. And as it comes into relief, let me take myself out of things like this. I'll put myself over, whoops, not over there, but the opposite direction, which is over here, like that, okay? And so as this page comes into relief, you will see it. It's a bit of a delay on that end, all right? And then I'm going to scroll down here, right? I'll keep scrolling down. It's one of my best interviews there. See that one? And where is that? There it is. Ta-da. Okay, now, can you see that? No, you can't. Let me go in and come out because for some particular reason, I'm going to stop that screen. Then I'm going to go back and present the screen that I want to present here. And where is that? So I believe the search should be, nope. Let's see here. Where does that go? No. No. There it is. Got it. Okay. Here we are, folks. See that? See where it reads right here. Okay. Let's zoom in on this. All right. This is glorious. Glorious. Zoom in. See, when I zoom in, it takes away the stat. I hate that. Well, okay, so it won't let me, it won't present it there. I wonder what's happening with vidIQ. vidIQ is the stat keeper for this. Okay, so I can't zoom in there. I'm going to have to go back to actual size. And so here's actual size. All right. So there's actual size. And it's a tiny little deal where you can't really see it, but it says top channels for this search time is on the extreme right. Zenny 62, YouTube Live, Daily Oakland News, NFL Vegas, then the NFL, and then Fox 5 Las Vegas. Ha ha. Not even the NFL can catch me. My little bitty 49,200 subscriber channel versus the gargantuan NFL and the somewhat smaller 354,000 subscriber Fox 5 Las Vegas. Then there's me, number one. Actually, technically, I should say it's not me because now Zenny 62 Media Incorporated owns the rights to the Zenny 62 YouTube channel, okay, of which I own 60%. So anyway, I have to kind of tone that down a bit. But I wish I could show you something that's a bit bigger. Maybe if I stop the screen and then go to and try to figure out how to pull it up more here. And stuff like that, as I say. But you would say, what does it take to achieve that level of output? And I have one compound word answer. Smartphones. Yeah, smartphones. Smartphones, folks. Smartphones. Smartphones. And I think the problem here is that this iCloud storage is full there. Documents here. And I think I'll just type red carpet. NFL red carpet. Here we go. JPEG image. Open says me. And it is opening. Right? Give me preview. There it is. Okay, now it's open. All right, so now I can go back to StreamYard here. Trying to do that. And we go back to StreamYard. Hit present, hit share screen like that. Scroll down, and then all I have to do is that. And there it is, folks. You see that? Now you can see. Now you can see, all right? Yeah. Now you can see. Top channels, what does it say? Top creator, Zenny62 YouTube, live daily Oakland News, NFL Vegas. Top creator. At the time I measured it was over Fox 5 and the NFL. Now the NFL and the Fox 5 have switched places. But I guarantee you that I will remain on top, even through the NFL draft, just as I did for all the other years. All right? No one will challenge my supremacy or my company's, really. So if you want to have memories from the red carpet, come to Zenny62 on YouTube for past ones and hopefully for next week too. But subscribe to Zenny62 and bookmark oaklandnewsnowblog.com. That ends this broadcast.